the box. No. Okay, he's going to send a new link around to everybody and try that one. Okay, bye. All right, big game. I might come down over here. Maybe I'll see the side. We got to figure out how to fix that fancy camera of yours going. Oh, wait, we think we're live now? Okay, we'll give it a shot. Hey, everybody, we're just about underway here, everybody, and now we are underway. Sorry we couldn't broadcast before. We're just getting the internet set up, and welcome back to Livonia. We're up against Krivo, Colorado team. We'll get into that a little later, but right off the bat, Lena to Izzy and a score right off the bat, 20 seconds into the game, and that was a heck of a shot and a heck of a pass to make it happen. And that is how you do it, because holy cow, kids, that was right off the go. Really something in the first 20 seconds. I'm glad we got that feed up. We'll hope we get that recorded. And Izzy takes, again, maybe a little off the shot to make that happen, but wonderful pass and great shot, and 1-0. And here we go again. The ice is still fresh. There isn't a skate mark in front of Izzy yet. Tori now picking it up, sending it through the middle, tips off a skate. Lena's got some space. She's going to bring it over the line. She keeps it deep, bumped off, but strong play by the defensive player. Comes to center. Yana with speed picks it up, takes it around, thinks again, changes speed, gets a stick under the arm, no call. Yana with it again. She's going to go across looking for Lena, and Lena's there. Big lane down the left wing. Lena back again, throws it in deep, actually throws it on net. And the goalie is actually going to let that play out now. So here comes Krivo. And they had a bit of a free ride there, but now it's all the way down, no icing. Hayden's after it, and here it comes. Evie slamming her stick on the ice, and now Emerson is fighting with it in the corner. They are pushed up against the boards. Probably hard to see in the video angle. Aisha's in to help. So Aisha's line is now out with Emerson and Mia, M-Rob as we call her, since we have too many Mias on the team. To the middle, easily gathered by Yana, who's now looking for an out. And you can see that this may go all the way down for an icing, and it does. So, 12:27 left in the first period. Strong start, obviously. One shot, one goal. Well, technically two shots because Lena had a second one there later, but that's a pretty good start for the Boulder team, who's tied this team twice in our previous two matches. You can hear in the background, got some parents coaching from the stands, which I'm sure the kids love. And here's a face-off now. It's going to be taken by Aisha in the defensive zone to the left of Evie, and they're still making a change as the winger comes in late. Puck is dropped, and kind of a neutral draw, but it does go out to the Krivo player at the top. But now here we go, and Mia's got it, and she's going to take it into the zone. Slight back check, flicks the puck away, and Krivo turns. And here they come. Mia, aggressive out there at the blue line, and Tori comes in to sweep it away, but it goes off of a leg. And Tori's now flicks it forward. Mia, who's got it on the wing, but she's going to be checked, but gets right to the blue line, but not out. And Krivo comes up with it, and she's coming through the slot. And now here we have a shot from the point that is on net and saved by Evie. And I'm just going to do a double check by calling and see.
Megan said it's up, and
oh, we have.
Lindstrom said it's up.
All right. Well, thanks for the new link has gone out. So we've got 8 people watching. Thanks for each of your $10 donations to the Justin AV Fund. Just kidding. Face off. Down in our zone, Riley took it. Her line is out now. And it looks like we came up with control of the puck, although it's still up against the board, so it's hard to see what's going on. But the girls have done a nice job of keeping control. D to D, and then up off the boards. Maya picks it up off the boards in her feet. Now Krivo has it behind the net. Hounded by Riley heavily. Defenseman turns. Oh, you can actually hear me this time. Well, I'm going to start telling all my funny jokes. Streaking down the left wing, here comes a Krivo player. Attacked by Hayden, who lets it get dumped in. Yana's swarmed by 2 players down low. That opens up a room for Kaya, who's banging away at her directly in front of me. Kaya comes up with it. strong play, but then ridden off the puck by the Krivo player. Krivo staying with it, and here comes Yana. Yana going behind the net. She's got Maya wide open on the side. She's going to look for her. She's going to get it. Maya's going to try to tip it, and does, but it's collected by the D, and it's a shot on net and blocked by Hayden. Wonderful block. Hayden having to step up and turn to the side. I think I told her not to turn to the side, but she did it anyway and blocked the shot. Might have a bruise. Through the middle now, gathered by Riley, who's still there for a long shift, and now she's going to head off. Maya and her winger Kaya are also still out there, and this is a nice long pass by the Krivo player. Throws it in front, and Evie tries to gather, but jumps off of her glove, and here comes Izzy with a head of steam, as usual. And the D has changed as well. Mia and Tori are out here now. Eva's screaming to help her D know where the puck is. It's on the side. Heavy pressure. Daisy's under the stick. Tori's going to try to find Leah. She does. Lena gets a stick on it over to Izzy, but it's deflected. Mia now dumps it out, and Daisy's going to take a line on it. Daisy's forced the defenseman into a play. Bounces in. Tori's there first, but and now it's off to Lena. She's got a lot of space with Izzy and Daisy with her. It's 3-on-2, and she's looking for the pass. She makes it, and Daisy's got it. Daisy's got it, and she makes a play. And she's jumping over the goalie at the last minute, but that was a heck of a play by the wingers who combined for a shot on goal. Daisy pays the price, and it is going to be an icing. So we have 9:23 left in the first period, 1-0 Boulder. And we have a line change with, looks like Aisha's line's coming out, number 42, playing center this tournament here. As Sydney's playing soccer in Arizona and done an excellent job on these offensive faceoffs. Yana and Hayden are the D. And with this faceoff, it looks like it was collected by the defenseman, Krivo. And the Krivo player takes it to the wing. Quickly cut off by Daisy. Kept in. No, that's not Daisy. I'm sorry. I think that's Aisha. Yana goes behind the net, stops, pulls up, makes a sneaky play, but heavy forecheck by the Krivo player, and now it's coming down low. Mia in to help. And she's got it. She's going to turn back into the players, and she's tries to make a little jiggle move, but it doesn't get through. And Evie makes a save and then makes a second save on the rebound as it came right out in front. So pressured by Krivo there. Those are the first intense real opportunity they've had this game, and now we have a wholesale change from both teams. And we have some music. Looks like Riley's line is coming out with Maya, Kaya, me, and Tori are out there. And then, the play comes right to the slot after that face-off loss. But luckily, blocked again by the Boulder team, has done a great job blocking. And here we go. Kaya's got a lane, and she's going to do that cross-ice pass and just beyond the stick of Maya. But they have connected on that a few times this weekend. No icing on this. Evie pushes it back for Mia to pick it up. She gets it, tip on it, goes right through the D. And now a heavy forecheck by Riley. And that's a good pressure to force an error by the Krivo player. Tori kind of getting some trouble through the neutral zone, but gets it deep. And here goes Kaya with a forecheck. Plays behind the net. Now it comes forward, but it's picked off by Maya, who throws it in the front. And now it's collected by the defensive player, Krivo, and thrown forward. Mia bounces it off the boards. Everyone's tagged up, so that's no offside. And it's a long shot by Maya, and it is held for a face-off. So now we have 7 minutes and 46 seconds left. And as I count them, the shots are 4-4 for the teams, so very equal. Looks like Izzy's line is coming out. That means Daisy and Lena will be the wingers, and Yana and Hayden are going to be on D. Izzy taking the face-off with fantastic music from the 2000s playing in the back. And we win the face-off, and a shot right on by Yana. That was the point-blank shot we were looking for. So very good shot. That's one that got through for Yana, who gets blocked a lot, but not there. Straight on the goalie. A big rebound. And now Hayden dumps it back in. Izzy on the forecheck. Nice hard play by the Krivo defensive player. Yana's going to gather it up, and she's going to turn, looking for help, but puck slips away from her. Izzy's there to help, and Izzy flicks it through, looking for Lena on the boards, but picked off by the Krivo player. Net's all alone, and we are not strong in front of the goalie, and it hops right in. And that's been the tail of the tape against this Krivo team. We tend to keep them outside, but they get all their shots right in front of the net. And so we did talk with the team about being tougher right in front of Evie, getting under sticks and pushing people out of the way, which we're going to have to work on. So with that, 1-1, 7:04 left, got ourselves a game. And again, these teams have tied both times they've met in the past in October, 1-1 and 2-2. So very evenly matched. And here comes the play. We've won the face-off. Izzy's won it back, and now it's in the neutral zone with the Krivo player making a push forward, but bouncing off a leg. Now it's still bouncing right at center ice, and Daisy and Izzy are in there trying to clean it out. And it is still up against the boards with both Krivo players, one down now on her knees, and they do get it deep. So could be a game of inches here and a game of mistakes, which often happens when teams are very equal. That one bounces past Daisy, dumped back in by Krivo, and now sent to the middle. Nice tip by Mia to break that up. And Leah comes and swings in down low to pick it up, and she's harassed from behind and in front. And it is dumped right back in by Krivo, who apparently is playing that game today, dumping it in. Tori's got it, and she's immediately pounded, so lots of fast skating here. Everyone's got to move their feet. Daisy's flicking it forward, but that won't come out as the D keeps it in and throws it on net, blocked by Mia, which is typical of those long shots. We tend to get in front of them. It is sitting in the slot, though, and players are down. Now it's another shot, also blocked by Izzy. So another nice block there. And now it's kind of stuck in the neutral zone as they dump it in yet again. This is the third or fourth dump in by Krivo. Yana's got it behind the net, waiting for a setup. She gets some heat from the potential forechecker. Flicked forward for Kaya. Kaya leaves it off for Emerson, who's now got it. Emerson makes a play to the middle, but fans on it. Now Aisha tries to sneak it by the D with a little jig. Works. Oh, she's tripped, but no call. And now it's picked off right in the middle by Mia, who's strong on the puck. And she's going to, can't get a shot. In fact, she's going to draw a penalty again. And so there we go. 2 minutes for the Krivo. It'll be a minor penalty. I didn't see a signal from the official what they're going to call. I would probably call that hooking or tripping. But we're going to have an offensive zone face-off and a power play opportunity. First power play of the game for Boulder, or for either team. Aisha's line is out to start this power play with Yana Hayden on the back lines. Aisha's been very successful in the offensive zone face-offs. Hopefully they can get it back to Yana for that shot. 5 minutes and 17 seconds left, 2-minute penalty. And she wins it clean, and Yana is going to gather that up and fires it on net. Oh, just missed. But that's 2 shots in a row from the strong face-offs. That one just missed by Yana, but she had something on it. And here comes Yana to gather it up. That should have been icing based on league rules, but these refs apparently not aware of that. You can't ice the puck when you're shorthanded in this league, like the normal NHL leagues, but kids leagues, they do that to keep the flow of the game, I guess. It's odd for those of us who didn't grow up with it. And now Hayden plays it to the middle, but picked up right away by Krivo, just content to dump it right back in. Now she's looking for some help, and she finds someone, and it's Mia. And Emrod dumps it in, and she crossed the center line, so that is not an icing, but whole change for Boulder. Mia and Tori are coming out, and it looks like Tori's going to gather it in, play it deep, get it behind the net. This is Riley's line with Kaya and Maya, who had a lot of success in the previous game. Nice passing plays between these three up front. And that's dumped out to the center area by the Krivo team, flipped up and over by Tori smartly to Kaya. And now it's across the blue line. They need to tag up. Riley's waiting for Maya, but she sees that, and now she takes the ice. She leaves it behind. Nice little drop, and she's pummeled into the boards, but passed across to Kaya, who's in front, and just misses the net. That was a really nice combination play there, but missed at the final moment. One of the defenders was all over Kaya. Back into the corner. Krivo's gathering it up, and we don't have a forecheck on it despite the 25 seconds left in the power play, but we did get a skate on it. Kaya gathers it in, throws it to the corner. Maya's got it. She's going to try to get it around the back. She does. 17 seconds left in the penalty and 3:30 in the first period. And now Kaya has it. She's trying to get it into the slot. It squeaks out off of a leg, and it's unfortunately over the blue line. Tori gets it, gathers it, strong pass across for Mia, who now looks to the middle, and she finds Riley, but it's quickly deflected by Krivo, and the penalty's over. And now we have a nice opportunity. Kaya's shooting high. Off the glove. And a nice shot, but was wide of the net. The goalie touched it anyway. Now Jana's on the point, and she throws it on net, but blocked away by the defender. And so looks like Krivo's gathered it up along the side, but back on net. Didn't see who shot that. Did you see who did that? Okay, looks like Hayden got a shot in that. I was doing some stats in the background and missed that, but we've got some sustained pressure here now. And they've hemmed him in. Lena's down there on the forecheck, and she swats away at it, and she creates the mistake, and Jana's got another opportunity, but it is blocked again. Just not able to get it through. But it's still in the Krivo zone as the Boulder team has been able to make a full change. And we have Izzy's line out there, fresh skaters. Here comes Jana, gathers it up. She's harassed by one of the players. Nicely played up to Daisy, who's got some room, and she's going to look for Lena and find. Oh, it slips off her stick and off a skate. Otherwise, Lena had a lane up the left side. That's back in, and here comes a Krivo player. Hayden calmly gathers it. Lena is trying to get her stick on it. She does. She's got to move her feet because she's being harassed from behind. Daisy tips it, and now Lena's tips it. Whoa, some contact into the boards, and that's going to probably be an icing, and I'm not sure why the ref waved that off. It went straight from the Krivo stick down, but decided to not call it. Not sure these guys are on top of their icing rules. Tori now to get it, helping out Mia, who is under pressure. Now she finds Daisy off the boot, goes to the D. D throws it forward, and that one makes it through and almost tips. That could have been dangerous because the Krivo player was there, and again, someone in front, the Krivo player making a strong play on it. And now Izzy's throwing it up to Daisy, who tips it around smartly and makes the defender fall down. And now it's tipped across by Krivo, but Izzy's got a head of steam, and she's just going to take this ice 1-on-3, but she's firing it. Hits the defender as a block shot, but it comes to Tori, who's going to throw it on net wide. So again, Boulder getting some pressure here. They're missing in their opportunities on net. Krivo trying to dump it out, and they throw it down, and that will be. Oh, and it's not icing. Not quite sure. The fans are upset, and I don't blame them because that's twice in a row this guy's waved the icings. So not sure where he's reading the play, but boy, that was about as clear of an icing as I've seen. And Emerson is now going to pick it up. And fans still arguing about it up here, talking to the ref. I'm sure he's going to change his mind, but he's obviously made a couple of bad calls. And now Krivo's got it to the middle. And the Krivo player bounces it off the ref. And now it's played by Hayden off the boards. And I think he's calling, I guess, an offside. It was hard to tell from this angle. I'm right up against the board. So offside, neutral zone faceoff. Aisha's line is out. So Aisha and Rob and Emerson are out there with Jana and Hayden. Robo. All right. Well, thanks for all the social media tweets. Glad that Chris is watching. Hopefully we can come through for those guys and bring a banner home. Aisha taking it up the right wing. Squeezed off. Krivo player. Nicely done. And there's the first period. 1-1 after 1. So we've got ourselves another Krivo Boulder tie. These two teams obviously pretty evenly matched. I have shots of 7-5 for Boulder, but many missed shots and block shots on both ends. I think our attempts are in Boulder's favor if I just eyeball it. In fact, I'll put the camera up so you guys can see it. I know we have a lot of tacticians and fantasy players here, so we'll do one of these. So if I back that, oops, I have to go on backwards. There we go. So the green dots on this side here, those are our shots. Looks like we've got 7 that made it on, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 it didn't make. And maybe 5 shots on goal for Krivo on this other end, and a couple of blocks in the high zone. So far that's the ball game. In the previous couple of games, in the first game, Krivo had only 9 shots in the first game as we blocked a lot. Maybe blocked 20 shots. In the second game, Krivo got 32 shots in on Evie. And we did also block a number of them, but that's the deal. And here's the Krivo goalie coming over to say hi to Evie. Don't see that very often. That's some good sportsmanship and what should be a developing rivalry for these two Colorado teams who've now seen each other 3 times this season. So it looks like that's Riley's line to start. That'll be Kaya Amaya with looks like Mia and Tori on the opening face-off. We've got some pretty excellent 1990s hits playing in the background, so that'll really get these girls amped up. And after the face-off, Boulder wins it, and we come up with it with nifty pass, number 7 throwing it forward, and now a forecheck by Kaya. And it comes to the line, but Tori pinches and keeps it in. Now behind the net, Maya's there to disrupt the play and keeps the pressure, but nice play by the Krivo player to pull it forward. And now comes to Riley's in the middle, and she makes a nice little play, and it's and just a miss by number 7. Maya almost got it with a really, I think she tried to bucket shot that one in, frankly. She was being very tactical, trying to pick that top corner. And now Riley's jamming away at it behind the net. Kaya's in to help. Play to the top of the blue line. Mia keeps it in. Shipped around back by Maya. And now we have Robo has got it. No, Riley's got it. Sorry. Same ponytail. And it comes out to the Krivo player who, tries to get it out, but long stick, aggressive forecheck by Mia and keeps it in. And Tori dumps it back in. No icing as the Krivo player tips it behind the net, and she's dangerously coming in front of her own net, obviously confident. The crazy coaches from the Krivo team are screaming, and it's a nice shot. And oh my goodness, that was a trickier shot than I think anyone expected from that angle. And here it come out. Now we have, looks like Daisy's come out, so Izzy and her line are out. Lena's out there. And I see a pinch by Yana and Hayden as they're on the B, and the Krivo player get through, but content to just dump it in and jump off the ice. Yana coming wide around the net, gets into the corner with a lot of speed as usual. Izzy's down low to help out. Lena's up on the wall, and now Lena does get it, and Lena's going to try to make a play to get it, and she does, and she's hooked, but no call. They did get the call. And she's actually body checked too, but she's going to get the call, and here's the shot and the rebound, and it's sitting there, and it's still loose, My goodness. Wow. Lena drew a penalty. There could have been a second penalty for the body check and a third for what happened to Daisy. So we've had quite a bit of action in the last 30 seconds. But anyway, with that, that's going to be our second power play of the game as the Krivo player goes to the box. Lena was clearly hooked from my vantage point. The back official picked it up and then was hammered. So the only question is, did she draw 2 penalties on that rush? And I'm not sure what happened to Daisy behind the net, but it looked like there was some contact there as well. So Izzy's line is out there. But we've got different wingers, so I think we've switched the wingers around. Emerson, I see, is out there now with, oh boy, this is going to be icing, so we'll do this again. Yeah, Emerson and Robo are out there with Izzy at center. And we've got Yana and Hayden on D. So I have to make a couple of adjustments on my lineup here. Izzy will take the face off. And it is sitting there in the feet of the 2 centers, and it's picked up again by the Krivo player who tries to get it up high, but kept in. Hayden throws it back in. Here comes Robo. She's right on top. And Izzy's there, and look at it. Walking in is Hayden, who throws it on net, and it's blocked, and it sits, and it's sitting there. And Emerson's got it with a shot, but nice save by this goaltender after picking up 2 shots right away. So we had a lot of action in front. That was another icing call. So this rule has obviously been communicated to the officials who missed the first one, but in this power play, they've already called 2 icings. So good job by the coaching staff to inform these guys of the league rules here. And now we've got a new line coming. This is Aisha, but she's got Riley's wingers with her, so the centers are a little bit off. Now we've got a mix of pretty much every line of the place. Now Aisha was trying to take that face off, but it was picked up by the other team. Krivo's got it. And now it's out. Captain Mia has got it. She changes directions, which has confused the Krivo team, which I guess was the point. And now we've got Mia and Tori. Oh, and a nifty little lift by the Boulder players. And now all of a sudden Mia's got it. She's trying to get on net, but it's blocked. It was a nice little play, but blocked by the Krivo player. Kaya cuts it off, and it's now in the feet. She plays it off the glass. Tori dumps it back in. They're going to need to tag up, and I'm not sure they did. So lazy offside call by the officials. and they try to dump it out, but Tori's got a stick to keep it in. It's still on the line, and now the Krivo player pushes through. Mia steps up to slow it down, but now it's a foot race. Krivo player is there first behind the net. Tori's working with it, comes to the side. Nice play by the Boulder D to keep that to the outside and behind. And now Tori dumps it up, and it's not a icing as it's slow to get to the red line, and a wholesale change by the Boulder group. And here they come. Lena's on it hard. She's moving her feet, and she's going to get a stick on it. And now it's played up by Krivo, who just goes around nicely. 1 second left, and now that power play is over. Player is struggling to get out of the box, so we're getting some extra time. Lena is getting dumped in the corner, and now we have extra time because that player was trapped. And oh my goodness, there's a play back, and Izzy's going to send it back. And oh, I think that hit the post. I think that just hit the post because that was right there, and it skipped off by my eyeball. It was that close. So good opportunities here for Boulder. They're now down in the zone. It comes out. I can see that Robo has it, makes a play to the middle, and Izzy takes a swap at it, but she's checked immediately. Took a bit of a hit to the head on a high hit. And now Robo's trying to push pressure the defensive player, and she causes a mistake, able to get up the boards and keep it back in. Now Izzy's on it. Oh, and that's a dribbler thrown down the ice by Krivo. Not enough for icing. And we have Hayden and Yana back there. Look like Hayden manages to throw it in, and it's going to the goalie. The goalie plays to the side with Aisha coming in hot to try to do something with that. And now, Aisha manages to stop. We actually work on that exact move in practice, and she just did it. And here comes gathered up by Yana. She goes D to D to her partner Hayden. Hayden dumps it up to Kaya. Nice passing, but deflected by the D. And Hayden tries to take it in, but just skips under her stick. Izzy's out there now. So they made a change, and it's dumped slightly into the Boulder zone. It looks like Yana has it, but the Krivo player makes a strong play, throws it through the middle, but no one there for Krivo. Izzy's got it now. We've got a mix of people out here. It's a delayed offside, but now Izzy's got it on side, and it's dumped out by Yana. So we've got Yana playing it out. Emerson's out there right now on right wing, and it's played along the right-hand side. Emerson banging away at it, thrown in far and saved by Evie on a shot that started from near center ice. So we have 8 minutes and 14 seconds left. 1-1, second period. Pretty tight game, although I'd have to say the center of play seems to be favoring Boulder in the last couple of minutes after that power play. Aisha is out there now, and she's being replaced at center by Riley. And it appears to be Tori and Mia on D, and we win that face-off. And we're coming out with it. Oh, and there's that cross-ice pass that Kaya loves to try, and it just picked out of the air by the Krivo player. Otherwise, Maya had a open lane. They try to put it in front, not smartly blocked away. And she's got a head of steam, and she throws it across. That was a nice play by Tori, but defended well by Krivo, and they tip it in, and Evie shovels it to the corner, picked up by Tori, who's got two players on her. You can hear the Krivo coach yelling instructions to his players, as he often does, typically red-faced. And now Tori's checked at the blue line as she tries to get it out. Now she throws it through off of a leg. Maya turns with it, and she's got it out. And it's not going to be enough for icing, as two Boulder players coming in hard. Robo is on it. Krivo player makes a nice little chip. Krivo coach yelling insanely at his players, and they play it for the middle. Yana stops it with her boot, turns direction, changes directions, and makes a nifty play to Lena, who's picking it up down the left wing. And here she goes, and she's going to try to get around, and she does. Although last second, she still got it, but now it's picked up from behind. Oh, and it's called offside. Must have been just a fraction of a puck, because that looked awfully close. 6:59 left, second period. Izzy's line is coming back out, and we've got a bit of Aisha's now playing wing, so maybe there's an injury that I didn't see, because that's not a normal position. Aisha's playing right wing here instead of Daisy. And so here we go. Play is now stuck in the neutral zone, and Krivo takes it to the far right-hand side. And now it's behind the net, and it's bounced off the back of the net. Izzy taking it along, dribbles out to the Krivo player in the middle slot. Lena blocks it, and that was now behind the net, and I think Evie's got it. So now 6:29 left, and a lot happening here as I'm trying to get some statistics put in. We'll have another face-off to the right of Evie. I don't think that was a shot. I think that was just a cover from behind the net. So Izzy's going to take this face-off in defensive zone, and it's sitting there between the two centers after the drop. And smartly, Aisha comes across to help her center win it. Aisha drives it through the neutral zone, still with it, but turned by the Krivo player. Now Hayden dumps it off the glass, hits the Krivo player, who's tied up by Aisha. Now it comes across all the way down, no icing. Yana's in to chase after it. She's going to look for Lena on the left. She does. She passes to Lena, who gets a piece of it, but not enough. And it's a weak shot by the D that misses. And now Izzy has it all the way down. Izzy coming in with a head of steam. Crowd's into it. Lena's trying to get it across, and she's checked. And then the puck is dumped into the neutral zone. Izzy after it. So now Izzy behind the net. Izzy's looking for help. She sends it along over Aisha's stick and defended well. And now comes back into the Krivo player who can't make a play on it. Tied up immediately by Boulder. Nice play by Aisha. Squeeze that over the blue line. And now the Krivo team content to again dump it right back in, but tip, no icing. Mia's got it behind the net. She's got some steam. Then Krivo's changing, so the far left is open. And here comes Robo, who, just can't get it in time. The Krivo player made a nice play to get in the way. Izzy's out here now still. We have Robo on, and I see Emerson on the far side. And the D are Mia and Tori still. But that comes to the middle, and Krivo player's got it. Now it comes on the stick of the Krivo player, blocked again by Tori. Oh, it's not blocked. He managed to get a shot there. I couldn't see that coming myself. And so I haven't seen Daisy in a while, so I suspect that there's been an injury or something that's causing her not to be out there. I think the center on this right now is that Riley again? Tough for me to see from this vantage point. It looks like we won the faceoff, and now Emerson's got it. And that's sitting at center. And I think that now it's dumped in. Tori's back to get it. And now it's on the stick of, looks like from my vantage point, I can't tell, I'm sorry. It's too far away. It looks like it's Mia. Oh, it's Emrob. Robo was there, and now Emerson's trying to track down that defensive player. And they gang away at it right at the blue line. Emerson's dumped, and now it's coming back to Avi, and the ref is saying play it. Oh my goodness, she plays it right into the heat, and that's pretty dangerous because there was two Krivo players there. Krivo, in fact, still with the puck after that. And now she's behind the net, tries to make a play on it, and we are running around. We've been in our zone a long time, and we have a mix of players that's blocked and another mix. Oh, a huge shot by Evie. That was point blank, and that was a really dangerous opportunity. Our players clearly were getting tired there because normally we wouldn't look like that. And this is making it a bit tough for our players. I think now Izzy's out there again, so we're back down to two centers. And look, it looks like that she's got Maya and Kaya out there with Izzy in front in the middle now. And there's some sort of delay, and I don't know why. The ref is motioning to one of the players to head off, and they're making a change. Oh, there might be an equipment problem with the Krivo player because the ref sent that kid back in, and we have a defensive faceoff that is, it seems like we might have won that. Gets to the point, and Kaya tries to get over the line, but no, it's back in the corner. And Hayden's back there, but a big player from Krivo picks it up, and she's coming around. She makes a play to the middle, and it's wide open, but she fans on it. Evie was sprawling, trying to get across, but the Krivo player fanned on it on a nice crossing pass from behind the net, inside the net. And here we go. Now Izzy's going to pick it up on the line, and she's got a head of steam. She's got Maya with her on the far side, but Izzy's going to cut right to the middle, and she's going to fire this. Oh, and a nice save. Wow, she had a lot on that. That was a monster shot. Comes to the point. Yana sweeps it to the side. Beautiful stick work by Maya to get it underneath, and she gets it to the net. And now Kaya's on it, and it's jammed away. And they keep jamming, and it's in the net. That's in the net. But I think I heard the whistle, so she's going to get a talking to from the official for throwing it in the net late. So you can get a misconduct penalty for that, disrespecting the game, but I don't think she heard it with the action that was happening there. But Kaya had a really nice whack at it there. And here we go. We've got a mixed lineup again. And it comes to the point after Riley has it, and Lena's on it, and they jam away on it. And it's a nice shot there, right from point blank range. Riley had a shot at it. And we're going to do the face-off again. And again, we've mixed up the lines a bit here. Maybe the coaches are trying to find some new combinations. Aisha's out there on wing again. And this face-off is taken and won by the Krivo team. It goes down deep. Lena forechecking, but now Krivo's got it, and she fans on it, so it's picked up, and Robo manages to hold it right back in. Oh, sorry, that was Riley. Again, same ponytail. And now it's Hayden. And she plays it forward. Riley in the way, causing trouble with Lena, but it squirts out, and now the Krivo player has it. Aisha comes across hard to disrupt that play. It's up high, now behind the net. It looks like Hayden has it. Now Aisha makes a nifty little tip, but it's put right back in by Krivo. It looks like the Boulder player was dumped. I can't tell who that is. It seems like that was Hayden coming across to help out as Yana had been flattened. It's right in front of the Krivo bench right now, and Aisha's digging away at it. Probably Riley in there too. It comes across, picks up. Now Lena's got it, and she's got some space. She's going to try to squeeze down the right or the left-hand side, and she's checked off the puck, but ref no call. Again, Lena trying to squeeze through and takes one for the team. And now Lena's back in there again, and she's dumped again by the same player who's obviously not happy about Lena because there was a little extra push there. And nice poke check by Tori. And now it's behind the net, and Lena comes off for a change. And she's replaced by the streaking Robo, number 46. It's down in the corner. Krivo plays it at the net, but that's steered away by Evie. I think that was kind of a missed shot. Wasn't near the net. And now they jam away it on the other side. And now it's behind the net, and it looks like Tori's going to pick it up. Tori's got it. And she tries to make a play up to Robo, who can't get to it. And now it's back behind the net. Tori again changes direction. She's going to go back up the left-hand side. Robo again. Skips through her feet. Can't seem to get a stick on it, but now they do, and they flip it out. And a bit of an interference by Krivo to block Riley from escaping the zone. They're letting him play a little bit here. That was a sneaky shot, and that was a save by Evie. And it comes across, and a nice poke by Evie to stop that from coming through. And Izzy plays it across for Robo, who's got a head of steam down the left, and she's going to throw it on net, and it goes across, but no one there. Emerson not able to get there in time. Izzy's now got it. Izzy throws it on net, and there's a nice little play, and it's a good save. Whoa, and a player comes across late, head high. So Krivo not afraid to throw it around, which doesn't surprise me based on the violence that we hear in the coach's voice all the time. The guy's a bit of a nutcase in my opinion, so we are going to have a rougher game with 41 seconds left. 1-1, second period. And it looks like I see, again, mixed lines here. Izzy's in the middle with number 7 and number 11. And on D, we've got Tori and Mia. And that faceoff is lost. And here comes Krivo as they head up the ice, but turned away by Boulder. But now they get it in. And they get it to the middle, but it's collected by Mia. And so now it's headed towards the center ice, dumped back in. And now we gather up behind in our corner. Tori looking for an out, and she does. She gets it to Maya, but blocked again. Nice block by Tori, and 15 seconds left, and 15 seconds with Izzy coming in hot. And Izzy's coming around the horn with 8 seconds left to the net. Oh, just well defended by the Krivo D. Izzy's still got it in the corner with 2 seconds left, but that's going to be it for the game, or for the period, I apologize. And second period's over, 1-1. So with that, we've got more and more action and still a tie. And I see the shots now at 13-13 by my count, so about as even Steven as you can get. So we'll head into the third, tied on the scoreboard, tied on the shot clock. And it's hard for me to tell on my screen right now on the shot attempts, but I think I would say that they're more, well, you know what, I think it's dead even at this point. So these two teams are showing that they have been pretty equally matched all season in Colorado and now here in beautiful downtown Livonia, Michigan. We are half a mile from 8 Mile. So for you M&M fans, you can crank M&M and really think about us here because we are, well, we're not in the hood. We're not north of the city of Detroit. We're a little bit towards the west, and it's a couple of bigger houses out here. So if you want to see where M&M grew up, you have to be just north of the downtown area. Okay, well, here we go. And I'm not sure what's happened. I don't have a crack reporting team down on the benches to tell me what's happened with Daisy, but she hasn't been on the ice for a while. And so they are being creative with lines now. I see that Tori's coming out, which means Mia will probably be with her. No, I'm sorry. It's going to be Yana and Hayden. And we're going with Riley's line, but we have a new center. It's going to be Izzy who's going to start. And there's the faceoff, which is won by the Michigan team. And here they come, and they're coming across, and it's a shot and a save by Evie. And so another nice play by Evie to keep it to the outside. And we're going to do this again with another faceoff in the defensive zone. Coach Steve yelling at his team, some encouragement, and Izzy got it, but it went right to the point. And so ends up being a shot and a block by the Krivo player. And now it's down below me in the corner as Hayden bangs away at it with Izzy supporting. Much bigger player on Hayden, but she squeezes her off. And now Izzy's in there, and they are continuing to play. Giannis in front of the net calling for it. Kaya comes down low, helps out. She's looking for that cross-ice pass. It's picked off by Krivo and not out. Hayden's going to do it again. Hayden's got it. She's looking around. She's looking for Kaya, but there are three players there. And now it comes back blocked by Izzy. So another nice play by the Boulder team to keep it away from the goaltenders. And now it's back right in front of the Boulder bench. And it's still there in the neutral zone as they bang away at it. Izzy's coming off for a change, and she's gonna be replaced by Riley. So Riley, number 65, is taking over the center position here, and there is Riley down the side. Oh, it just skips away from her, and the big player from Krivo is gonna dump it in. This could be an ice, and well, it's not enough, so it's waved. And here comes Yano, the head of steam. She gets it up to Kaya, who's still on the ice. She's got the long change, so she's been out there a long time, over a minute and a half. As it's 12:32 left in the third period, Kaya pushes it forward to the neutral zone, and she's harassing the Krivo players, but they managed to bounce it, and now it's a delayed offside, but the Boulder tag's up. Now Lena's come out on left wing. I see number 29, as they're making changes one at a time, and now it's jammed right in front of the Boulder bench. And Kaya's going to come off, and she's replaced immediately into the action by Aisha, who's playing right wing now. Lena's been just jamming away at it with that single play, and Lena gets it deep, and here comes Riley. She's got some steam, and now Lena's picked it up, and she's going behind. She throws it in front, but it seems to have been blocked by the big player from Krivo, and they're now jamming away at it. So this entire sequence has gone down the boards, and refs are telling them to move it. There are three Krivo players and two players from Boulder, and it squirts out, and that third Krivo player picks it up with a head of steam. Nicely cut off by Aisha, who comes across to the center area to slow it down. Krivo, again, dumping it deep. And now Tori's picking it up behind the net. Oh, she's hit the boards. She changes directions, and it's picked up by Lena, who's got a head of steam. The player from Krivo came in dangerously, but pulled up at the last second, no contact. Riley's got it, and she's trying to make a play through the middle. It does come to Riley, and she throws it on net, but misses with a soft shot. And now it's down in the corner, but Tori keeps it in, throws it in. Lena's harassing the player who had intercepted. Lena throws it on net, but it's a soft shot, easily saved, and we're going to have another faceoff. So we have 11:04 left now in the third period, 1-1. Shots are still 14-14. Still even, one shot each. And looks like Izzy's come on in for the faceoff. So we're definitely down to two centers at this point. And Izzy's won it forward, and now it's jammed away at there. And it comes in the front, and I think it's played on net, but it's just a bit wide by Robo, and they still jam away at it. Hard to see from our direction here, but Robo definitely threw that on net and just missed. And now Hayden throws it deep, and it is in the far corner where I believe that's Emerson who's jamming away. It is, and Emerson makes a strong play on the Krivo player against the board, so she's getting physical too. Izzy's coming up with it off that wall. It's thrown forward by Tori. Emerson's got it. It's in her feet. Quickly attacked by the Krivo players who do a nice job of squeezing it off. And now it's coming to the blue line. And our defensemen are flat-footed, but strong skating by Yana slows that down, and she gathers it. Meanwhile, she's unfortunately checked right through, dumped right back in by Krivo. Yana takes it again. Yana dumps it off the boards. Now I see Maya's on that far side on the left wing. And she's going to stay out there. And now it's a foot race, and it's no icing as Kaya's come on right wing, number 11. And now it's coming the other way. Here comes Krivo, and we got a block. Mia's blocked it, but it's sitting there behind her. And now the Krivo player is going to play it forward from behind the net, and it's, oh my goodness, a flat-out save by Evie, and they jam away, and the ref is right there. And I'm not sure what's taking so long for the whistle, but holy moly, Evie just made a point-blank save that should have been in. And I think our girls need to clear out people in front of the net more. I'm going to have to practice that. We're going to have to, maybe we'll volunteer Coach Locks to stand in front of the net and have the girls push them out of the way. It sounds like a fun drill for everyone. Okay, Riley's going to take the face-off. And she wins it back cleanly. So nice face-off there. Riley's in to help with Mia pinning that girl against the boards. Mia and Tori are on D, and Riley does come up with it. She tries to dump it out, but it's picked off, and now it's blocked by Tori up high. And, oh, man, makes a snifty little move, but the Krivo player is quick and manages to get in front. That was a nice-looking block by Tori earlier. And here we go, and Izzy's got it in the slot, and she throws it on net, but it is deflected away by the goalie. And now it comes bouncing through the middle. Kaya does a nice job of getting underneath, gets it across to Izzy, who's trying to throw it on net, but it was wide. She was a weak backhand, trying to get it in towards the goal. And now Krivo's gathered it in the corner. I think looks like Lena is now on the ice on left wing, and she is going to go chase it. And now the right wing has come out. Aisha playing right wing. She's in. She picks up the puck along the boards there, bounces off of her feet, and here comes the Krivo player with a head of steam. And Tori gets there first and does a nice play to bang it out, and it crosses the center line, or the blue line, so it's way offside, and it looks like they've tagged up and cleared, so it's a delayed offside. Maybe everyone got a little tired here. Second game of the day and our fourth game in a couple of days. Nice play by Mia to just be stronger than the other player to take the puck, but then it comes out loose, and now it's a shot from the point, and Aisha does a great job just skating directly into the shot and causing that block. That was well done by Aisha. And now Izzy's got the puck, and she's going to try to get it over to Lena on that far side, and it is picked off and stopped by the Krivo defenseman, who takes it deep but throws it back across the ice onto the left-hand side, and now Krivo makes a play to the middle, and a nice pickup by a Dipsy Doodle play, and the Dipsy Doodle continues. She comes in to shoot, but there's the glove by Evie, and a nice shot. The rebound's corralled by Yana, and here comes Isha, who manages to tip around the D. She's got help in the middle. She's got Riley, and she goes to the slot, and she shoots and scores. She shoots and scores with a shot on the ice, cuts to the middle, and makes it a 2-1 game. Holy moly, that's how you cut to the middle. And I tell you, I've practiced with her on that Michigan drill all year, and she can cut to the middle and keep it in like an inch away from her toe. Her toe drag across is silky smooth. She's got a pair of filthy mitts, and it comes in handy today because she puts her team up 2-1 with 7:17 left in the third. Just a really wonderful effort. And I'm not sure who threw that forward from the D. We'll have to check the video on it. It was a play originated in our own zone, and there's a face-off that we win. Izzy did a nice job on the face-off win there, and now it's coming back. Yana's going to gather it up. Yana tips it to the sides, picked up by the left winger, who is Robo right now. And now Izzy again has it. Izzy's streaking down the left-hand side. She's got Emerson in front, going towards the net, number 90. And it does hit an Emerson stick, although Krivo players are right on her. Now it's a shot by Yana, but it's fanned. And here comes Krivo. 6:37 left. And she makes a nifty move to get around Yana, who normally, and a diving play by Izzy to stop that puck. And it's still loose, and it's sitting there, and it's still loose, and Evie's down, held up by Emerson, who uses her body to protect it, and Emerson comes up and gets on her horse, and here she goes, and she's looking for that pass, and she finds it. Beautiful out. Holy moly. Here comes Robo down the right-hand side. She uses her arm to keep away the pressure, sends it in front, but no one there as we were making a change, but that was a fantastic play by the two wingers. And now Emerson just digs away from it, tries to get it on net, but again, heavy pressure from Krivo to the point. Tori throws it on net, just misses. And now it's gathered up on the far side. Maya's on it against much bigger Krivo player, and they now tip it out and gathered by Tori. And now, oh my goodness, that was a nice play with a Krivo player, and she throws it on net. What a save! What a save by our goaltender Evie. Holy moly, that's another point blank one. And here comes Riley. She's looking for the forward pass, and oh, it was there, but the Krivo player steps up to pick it up. Riley's got it again. And now they play around with it. Oh, and now Mia comes up with it, and she's coming through center, and she dishes it forward, but she's going to get her own rebound, and she's going to throw that on net. Oh, and she scores! What a bad angle shot. She got her own rebound on that. I'm not sure how that went in, frankly, but what a shot by Captain Mia, who just gives a patting to the lead. It's now 3-1 with 5:16 left, and holy moly, that was a heck of a shot by number 8. And I'm not sure who shoveled that forward to her again. It was so much earlier. We'll have to check the tape. We'll update the records, but we'll see if the girls know who passed it. So hopefully the linesman asked the girls who got it, because I'm not sure we could have figured that out on our own. All right, we're going to continue to play musical chairs of the lines. I see that it's Yana and Hayden on D, and Yana's currently back there digging. Izzy's actually back there helping out, and she's got, and there's a nice stuff play, and Evie gets across to stop that reverse wraparound by the Krivo player. Lena's on the board. She's got heat on her from both sides, but she jams her stick down, comes to Hayden, who fans on it, and it tips up. Now Lena's got it again. Not a lot of room out there for anybody. This is Yana. She tips it around, and now it looks like Aisha's playing right wing here for Daisy's spot, and she's got it, but it comes out off of her stick, and the defensive player keeps it in. But now Izzy gets a stick on it, and she manages to get it out. Krivo content to dump it back in with 4:25 left in the third. 3-1 Boulder. Skips off Isha's pad. Now Krivo's got it. Krivo player dumps it in again. Around we go. Hayden takes a look, sees the heat, kind of comes up, bounces off the Krivo player's helmet. Glad we have those face shields, because that would have been a tooth. Aisha's got it. She takes it up the right wing, and she's streaking, and she is pushed off. I think she runs into the ref. So sometimes that happens. You got to skate around him. Lena's out there now, and she makes a play on the puck to slow down the player. Krivo player's got it and makes a little move to get around the Boulder team, and Lena now just gets it out, and Krivo hammers it back in. They tied back up, and now Tori's got some steam. She tips it off. Aisha tipped it, but the D again pinched it and kept it. Now here comes Riley, who's come on for center, and Riley, number 65, throws it up against the boards, and it's unfortunately picked up by the player there on Krivo, pushed away by Riley. Tori's got it. Boy, Krivo is now coming in waves. It's 3:24 left. You can tell the energy's there. It comes up high, and Evie makes a wonderful save and a backhand attempt by the Krivo team. And Robo sends it to the middle. Aisha, Sui passed behind her. Luckily, it didn't get much contact from the D, but that's a dangerous pass. Goes back to the blue line, the Krivo player. D to D, goes across and comes right back. Nice passing by Krivo. Tori steps up into the player and just muscles her off the puck. And now it comes back to another Krivo player who's got some slick hands. She's in the corner. She's got help behind. There's two Krivo players behind. Now Mia's going in front. There's one person in the slot. It's going to the D, and now this could be a point-blank shot. Blocked by Riley, who gets in the way of that shot. Now it's another miss, blocked by Tori, who gets it through the middle. And now they jam away. They dump it back in, and Mia's here to gather it up. Mia passes up the side. Emerson's there, and Emerson gets it to the middle. Now Izzy's on for center, and she's down low to help. Mia keeps it to the outside, and it comes out to Izzy, who tries to deflect it out, but it's kept in by Krivo, and it dribbles out, and that is definitely offside as Emerson makes a strong play to make sure it gets over the blue line, called by the official. Looks like Izzy's going to stay out there. Oh, I see some new wingers coming, and I see Hayden coming. So I think we've got Hayden and Yana on D with, it looks like number 7, Riley's line, but we've got Izzy up front again, down to 2 centers. And the faceoff is down, and it's won by Izzy, who then hands it over to Kai, who tries to make a play forward on it. Unfortunately, it's picked up by Krivo, and now we have an empty net. Empty net is right. And they've thrown it on net, and the Krivo player gets it. And it's still an empty net with 1:56 left. And Hayden's got it. She's trying to get it out of the zone, and Krivo puts it in deep again. And the Krivo player is down hard. And now Yana is on it. Izzy's down there. Izzy tries to throw it out towards Kaya, who's waiting on the wing. And Kaya's got it. And Kaya's got to look for the shot. She goes to the middle, makes an area pass. It's a little too far. And this could be icing unless Maya gets there. And she does. And she throws it right across the middle, right through the crease, but saves the icing. So the clock still runs, and they're all alone in front. Izzy's there. Hayden's going to pinch. She keeps it down. Izzy's got it. And Izzy's just got to shoot it. And it's still blocked. What a great play by the defensive player to get stick on that, because that was a wide open net for Izzy, and they're jamming away at it. Boulder's got him hemmed in despite being down 5-6, and skaters. Looks like now Maya's coming back to try to help. She gets to the line, holds it, throws it on net, and oh my goodness, she just misses the net. Oh, number 7 had a shot, and she C9 puck just missed it by an inch. And now Izzy throws it towards the net. It's blocked by that. 54 seconds left. And now a turn, and Kaya's got it, and Kaya is blocked. My goodness, and now Yana's blocked. So they're throwing it on net, trying everything they can, cannot get it. Yana's blocked, and now it stops right at the front of the Boulder bench. And now it's picked up by Lena, who's got it, and now Izzy's got it. And this one is still on the blue line. Aisha's going to try to push it through using her strength, and she's dumped, but no call. And now it's picked up by Izzy, and she's going to shoot it in, and Izzy misses. Aisha misses by a foot. So we continue to have lots of action down there with 17 seconds left. 2-goal game. This is good. But now Izzy circles in the middle, and she throws it on net. And she misses the net as well. I can't believe how many times they've missed the net here on these shots. Credit the Krivo team for keeping it outside, but Boulder's kept it in their zone this entire time. And so just good hustle. And with that, 3-1. Boulder, with their 4th win in 4 games, continues the undefeated streak. And I think a lot of us are going to have to change our flights if they keep this up, because the championship game is 1:30 and the flight is at 2:30. So you may not see some of us for a couple of days. Shots by my count, 21 Krivo, 19 by the Rough Riders. But I have to tell you, the number of attempts at net for both teams was probably double that. And Evie just made an outstanding couple of saves that kept this game 3-1, because there was a couple there I thought were in. And so you need your goaltender to do that, and Evie continues to come up big when required. So everybody, am I on camera now? Oh, yeah, this is it. So I guess I'm the Peter McNabb signing off from Livonia, and I guess we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll find out what time that game is, because it hasn't been announced quite yet. So we'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Nice.